Well, from San Francisco, California, we're live at Oracle Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. Getting the nod in this one, Ross Stripling. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs, but outside of that, everything was sharp. You hope that he gets a better result this time out. Reward the guy for his hard work.
Here's Nico Horner. And it's even up. This one in the air, center field. A little bloop single. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Hap, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but
Horner on the go. That one fouled off. Horner on at first, nobody out. Next pitch is popped up. Glove flip for one, over to first, safe.
Batting first, the shortstop, James Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a bouncer. Gets it to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Ian Happ.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
And the righty deals. Ripped to short. Luciano fires over to first. And that is that. Cubs leave one. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in San Francisco. And on the hill, Drew Smyly.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
We go to the bottom of the first, and digging in for San Francisco, Austin Slater. On the ground, right side, fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Giants lineup, and Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
well, you're not like completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play, because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error and it leads to us scoring more runs.
Smyly, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Suzuki makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Mitch Haniger.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
The pitch. Got it by him for the K. We head to the second from San Francisco. No score. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in the long ball threat, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
Ripped on a line to center. Slater calls it in, and there's one away. Edwin Rios here had the day off yesterday. Second inning here, no score. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Slater raging back towards the wall, and it hits the fence. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. What a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Trey Mancini now. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Throws to first. And there are 2 outs.
Batting it, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's Yan Gomes. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Yan Gomes waits. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the Cubs score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Conforto makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Oracle Park, here's some real power at the plate. J.D. Davis. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. That hits the dirt, and it's 3-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki has a beat on it. He makes the grab. 1 away.
Batting 5th, the second baseman.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Wilmer Flores provides the power. His 7th home run of the season. It's 1-1.
Working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Got him swinging.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Roberto Perez standing in. The wide to kick the pitch.
2-2.
That one blasted deep to right. Back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Corner. Relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Marco Luciano, the next Giant to hit. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. The Giants are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Welcome back, and stepping in is the speedy Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
The 1-1. That's to third. Davis with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Ian Happ up to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Slings to first, and that quickly, 2 away.
The shortstop, Dansby.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Grounded out his first time. 2 outs. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And that one is lifted in the air. Slater sprinting. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christopher Morel. He's 0 for 1. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back. And here is Lamont Wade Jr.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Two now. In the air, left side. Dives. What a play.
The center fielder, number 13.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Austin Slater stands in. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happened?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Giants go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. As we go to the top of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Edwin Rios, the next Cub to hit. Doubled his first time up. Righty delivers. And that one hit to first. Down the line, and it's foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Trey Mancini now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. In the air out to center. Slater in pursuit. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Suzuki, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive. That's a hit. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Go ahead run on base. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. Still tied 1-1. back here in San Francisco. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Mitch Haniger. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And that's downstairs and outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
In the air, out towards left center. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tagging for third. And he's in safely at third with one out.
The second baseman,
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this one. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2. And here it comes. Fouls one off. 2-2. And he deals. Popped up. Horner drifts towards it. 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is outside. In the air to left down the line. He's under it. Makes the catch. Inning over. 1 left for San Francisco. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Line drive, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Go ahead run on base. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now it's even up. Horner aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Dansby Swanson blasts one out. And they jump out front. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ross Stripling gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Jacob Junis takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 34, Jacob Junis.
Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right-handed reliever. In the dirt. Perez collects, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. And now Seiya Suzuki.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Up next for the Cubs.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Edwin Rios, the next Cub to hit. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next for the Cubs, Trey Mancini.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
First and second, 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Yan Gomes. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time, he scores. And they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 on with 2 away. Bellinger up to hit. Here comes the pitch.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's in there, and the count's even at 2. Activity in the bullpen. Anthony DeSclafani up and throwing for Gabe Kapler. Alexander, a left-hander, also throwing. First and second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. On to first, and that is that. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Giants 1. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, Roberto Perez.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So man aboard now, Marco Luciano. He struck out swinging at his first at bat, and that is cut on and missed, and the count 1-2. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Oh, great stop. The throw to first, and he beats it.
Now, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Relay to first. Double play.
Number 13, Austin Slater.
And up next for San Francisco, Austin Slater. And a foul ball. The pitch. A little bit low.
It's a good take.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Perez at third with 2 away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the Giants leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That's to third. Davis with the throw to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Line to left. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Booth.
Now he breaks his bat. Over to first, and Swanson is set down.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting 1 out of it.
Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. And a big swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs leave 1. They're up 5-1. Back here at Oracle Park,
Leading off
now the
for
number
the
2
Giants,
hitter, Tyro
The
Estrada.
designated hitter, Tyro Estrada.
The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Popped up. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches.
Up next for the Giants,
Drew Smiley out of the game, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Cody Hoyer gets the
Your
ball now.
attention, please.
And he's got a nice
Now
lead to
pitching
work
for the
with,
Cubs,
so he should come in throwing
number
strikes,
12,
attacking these
Cody
hitters.
Hoyer.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And foul ball. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Suzuki snags it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Racing makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down 5-1. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat well all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Conforto makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Anthony DeSclafani.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And up next for Chicago, Trey Mancini.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
The wind of the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. Cubs are down quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Leading up for the
And a pitch. Base knock center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And here is Michael Conforto. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
And that's a little bit high.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. So up next, Marco Luciano.
Shortstop.
Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
This to third, and that one handled. Slings it across. That ends the inning. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Tap back up the middle to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. The 2-1. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And now it's filled up.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
The 3-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Okay.
3-2 now. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Rowan Wick.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here's a 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Left field. Happ grabs it on the run.
The center fielder, number 13, Austin.
So digging in,
Slater.
Austin Slater. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's a strike. 1 down, base is empty. This one smacked out to left center. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a solid swing right
Now
there.
back,
Caught it out
the
front and
designated
ripped it
hitter,
into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. In time, got him, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Through 8 full, it's the Cubs 5 and the Giants 1. Welcome back. At the plate, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Next pitch is popped up, and there's 1 away. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground. Davis with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. On the ground to third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He decides to eat it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Edwin Rios. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's off the wall. Flores with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 6-1.
Back-to-back base hits. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Trey Mancini. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Giants 1. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Haniger.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Suzuki takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. To third. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And now Wilmer Flores. The 1-2. That to right. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto, the next to hit. Davis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. To the right side, and that'll do it.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
6-1 is your final here today. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.